Stand by. Good morning, everybody. This is Bill Bostic back in the fold, and this morning's Linglestown Gazette morning update brought to you, as always, by the fine folks over at Consolidated Insurance Services. They're over there at Jonestown Road, 6109 Jonestown Road to be precise. Auto, home, business, and life insurances, I believe. I think I got them all. So welcome one and all to a new week. And we got breaking news out of Central Dauphin School District. Is the school district gearing up to spend millions of our tax dollars on air conditioning is the question this morning we'll be delving into. At least giving you some information about it. And secondly, do you want to win an Amazon Echo Dot? Whatever in the world that is. You want to win one of those? That's going to be on the line here. Let's see if I can... Let me turn off this. I got to mute things here. We'll get things right. Good morning, Ann Long. Welcome to you. Welcome. Looks like you had a great trip there, by the way. And lastly, the Central Dauphin Boys Hoops, the basketball team, looking to continue their winning ways tonight. All that on today's Linglestown Gazette Morning Update and more. Starting off with our Watchdog Report brought to us by Kane Mortgage, members of the nationwide mortgage licensing system, number 51058. When you're looking to buy a home, go to Kane Mortgage and get your financing set up. When you're looking to refinance, if the things are lined up that way, go see them. If you need money, go talk to them, and they'll see if they can help you come up with a strategy. They have helped me. The top story today is the Central Dauphin School Board is back in action. I believe it's the first time this year. 7 o'clock, the Central Dauphin East High School Lecture Hall. Just go in the main entrance, head straight back, make a left, a Louis, and then you'll find some people gathered back there in that one hallway that heads back towards the gym. It's also streamed. That meeting will be streamed, if everything works right, on the Central Dauphin School Board website. Go to the Central Dauphin School Board section. What they're going to be talking about tonight is there's a move to change elementary schools to what's called trimesters. My guess is they're doing 4 semesters now, and they're looking to go to trimesters. So the board will be getting information on that suggestion. Also, and this is where the millions of dollars comes in, the company Train, T-R-A-N-E, Train will be before the school board talking to them about a major, I believe it's a major air conditioning installation project. There's a handful of elementary schools that don't have air conditioning, and I believe what's happening is they're gearing up to consider whether to put air conditioning in those schools. The last time I heard about it, this is not, I have not done the full-fledged reporting on this, but the last time I saw anything on this was something like a $28 million project. And then lastly, they're going to be looking at making a decision on purchasing playground equipment at a cost of $350,000. Woohoo! For Lawton, E.H. Phillips, Tri-County, and West Hanover Elementary School. So that's your school board meeting tonight at 7 o'clock. Your tax dollars at work, many of them going to be spent, it seems like. On a related topic, moving over to the CBC Cabinetry and Flooring National Day of the Day, we are going to honor the school board. Central Dauphin School Board is going to be our honorees today. And the reason why is you may not realize this, but it doesn't matter whether you like what they do or you don't like what they do. I don't agree with everything they do. So why am I honoring them? Well, I'm honoring them because they are public servants. They are serving on that board. This is a $200 million operation, 19 school buildings, over 1,000 employees, 13,000 students, and they're serving and running and making the decisions and policies for this thing at zero pay. Zero pay. Our township supervisors get paid a stipend. Our lawmakers, our state lawmakers, get paid a bunch of money, right? Better than most people. And then they have fabulous benefits. School board members, zero. And the truth be told, I considered running for school board. this upcoming election season, and I got shot down, and I understand why, because one more thing I'm going to do. I'm already running a no-profit news operation here, and now we're going to add school board and no compensation as well. But nevertheless, we do need school board members. We're happy to have 9 of them right now. And the other thing we're going to mention sort of dovetails with this, since we're sticking with the school board, that we have 5 school board seats. 5 school board seats that'll be up for re-election this time around, this 2019. There's only 9 members on the school board. So if 5 are up, the course and the direction of our school board could potentially change depending on the outcome of this election. Here's what it is. Ford Thompson, the current chairman or president of the board, his term is ending. Kara Fickus, ending. Richard Mazzatesta, ending. William Roberts, he's out of here unless he runs for re-election like the rest of them. And Steve Smith, all 5 of those, their seats are up for re-election. All right. If you have any thought of looking at that, February 19th, that's the first day you can circulate a petition to get on the ballot. So we definitely, in democracy, we need to have competitive elections. Hopefully, every one of these seats has at least 2 people running for it. If you're listening to my melodious voice, consider running for the school board. I know it's public service. If I wasn't doing public service here, I'd probably be running, but I have enough public service. Okay, moving over to Lower Paxton Township Board of Supervisors to wrap up our watchdog report. They'll be meeting tomorrow night in a workshop session. One of the things they'll be discussing, this is tomorrow night, 7 o'clock at the Municipal Center on Prince Street. They'll be talking about revisiting a proposed ordinance or regulation for consumer fireworks and display fireworks. If you remember last summer, because of a change in state law, it was like Fireworks Central around here, and many of the fireworks that people were firing off were illegal. So the township's looking at regulating that. Just want to make mention, one of our sponsors is the Fat Man Clothing Company. I'm wearing their fleece today. I believe it's a $35 item, and proudly wearing it. This is sold by the Fat Man. That's Anthony Cristillo, but it's made for everyone. It's a statement piece that you are cool, that you're with it, and that you want to be identified with the rest of the Fat Man Nation. Is there a Fat Man Nation? I don't know. Ask Anthony Cristillo, head guy over there at Colonial Park. In our community report, not much here this morning. I do want to make mention that it's sponsored by St. Thomas Roasters, your local coffee shop in the square at Linglestown. And here is what is on the menu at St. Thomas Roasters this morning, at least early this morning. Their dark roast, it was Sumatra Manheling. I'm not sure where that's made. We'll have to get Jeff Smith, the master roaster, on here at some point and explain his beans and everything. What are those? Here's the next one. Medium roast was Indian Monsoon Malabar. Okay, then they have a third one. A mild roast was Tanzanian Peaberry. 2 more. Flavored coffee was vanilla, and then the decaf was organic Peruvian. Okay, good morning, everybody who's coming online here. Welcome aboard. All right, we're going to move to our second top story of the day. Do you have any interest in winning an Amazon Echo Dot? Okay, this is what's called a smart speaker. A smart speaker where you can tell it to do things. With the Amazon Echo Dot, you say, Alexa, and then tell them what you want. Like when I said, Alexa, who was going to win the game between the Eagles and the Saints, Alexa actually was favoring the Eagles. Didn't work out that way. They had a great start, couldn't maintain it. Oh, Alexa's talking to me right now. You probably can't hear it. We're going to be doing that. I'm working out the details. Already have the dots right here. Amazon Echo Dot. Now, why am I giving that away? It's because beginning of the year, we started the Linglestown Gazette Wake Up Report, designed specifically for Amazon Alexa and Google Home products. It's on a service called Treble FM. Trebble. Today's episode's up there right now. Just open up your Treble FM and tell it to play information from Linglestown Gazette. You'll hear again. Maybe you don't want to hear it, but never you'll hear my melodious voice there. Hey, the one thing you could help out with, we're gearing up to, 2019 is a make or break year for this service. We're going to have to try and cover our expenses and probably pay a few people here and there that aren't being paid right now to provide this service and expand it and all that. Right now, if you would, no one's done this yet. I've asked repeatedly, if you could provide a testimonial or two, a testimonial, why are you watching now? What do you get from this? What's the value of this thing? I mean, it would be interesting for me to hear that too. So just send them via email, in the comments. I don't care where. Just let me know, and we'll add that to the mix when we start letting people know in a little bit better way about Linglestown Gazette and Linglestown Gazette Sports. We're going to wrap things up with our Tonino's Pizza local high school sports report. Pizza, subs, strombolis, salads, Italian dishes, and more. 4 locations, including the one we're affiliated with on Progress Avenue near Susquehanna Township High School. I was almost able to say that completely without taking a breath, but I did have to take one right there. In wrestling action, I do want to acknowledge that the Central Dauphin Rams wrestling team finished first place with a 4-0 record over the weekend at the Souderton Big Red Duels. That's down in Montgomery County, which is part of the Philadelphia region. They traveled down there and came away victorious. So congratulations to the Rams Grapplers. On the hard court, on Friday, the Central Dauphin Rams boys team came away victorious. They beat a good State College squad by the score of 61-54. Ryan Smith led all scorers with 20. He's the Rams shooting guard, one of the two that typically are in the lineup. Tonight, the Central Dauphin Rams boys host Cedar Cliff. The Cedar Cliff Colts are going to be out at the gym at Central Dauphin. JV game is at 6, varsity at 7:30. And get this, Linglestown Gazette Sports is going to endeavor to cover the entire thing, including play-by-play by our sports director, Joe Gilloway, and his sidekick, John Velios. Will have a special analyst. We're going to be doing coach interviews, player interviews, everything. So as long as I can hold up my end of the bargain and get all the tech stuff in place. So, athletic director Hunter, if you're watching, I need to be in touch with you so I can carve out some space in the stands. On the girls' side, the Central Dauphin Lady Rams, they lost to State College on Friday, 52-42. That makes their record 9-4 in recent. That's an overall record, 5-3 in the conference. So hopefully they'll be able to turn things around this week. They've suffered 2 losses recently here. They're in action on Wednesday. I do want to make note too that the boys team, the Central Dauphin Rams boys team, first place, Commonwealth Division, tied with Cumberland Valley. I think it's 6-1 record, something like that. And then on our neighboring neighboring high school, Central Dauphin East boys will be hosting State College tonight, and the Central Dauphin East girls will be traveling to State College. Hey, that's it. That's all I have. I've run out of cards and information. This is Bill Bostic, your wannabe Walter Cronkite. We're sponsored by Consolidated Insurance Services over there in Jonestown Road, right behind the Carnes Food Plaza. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a great Monday. We'll be back here Tuesday if the blizzard doesn't show up. Nah, there's no blizzard coming. Well, we should be here. Everything's pointing in that direction. Have a great Monday. Now we'll see if I can turn this off. I think I did it.